Hello, everybody. It's Taylor right here. I'm really excited to talk to you about this. I was just creating some notes for a totally different live stream that I was kind of 50% feeling. And then this was actually one of the points. So the live stream was going to be about, all the things in your mind that are keeping you from having 20K months. And this is a big one. Assuming that things aren't going to work out, assuming that people aren't going to buy, of course that's keeping you from your goals, right? If you're doing that. So when I wrote this down in my notes, I was like, oh no, this has got to be the entire topic because this is huge. And I've been seeing a lot of people do this lately. So that's what we're going to talk about is what's really going on when you're assuming that something isn't going to work, okay? So this could be like, I really want to do this program, but people might not get it. Or I don't think people are going to buy it because, people aren't motivated this time of the year. Or, people don't have the money. Or my community doesn't see the value in this. Or the list goes on. I hear stuff like this all the time, every single day. From clients, from people in my group, from people inquiring about working with me, from people in my group programs. I hear this stuff every single day. And it's so easy to get over. So that's what we're going to talk about. So if you're here, say hi. Okay, here we go. If you're here, say hi so I can see who's here and I can also see if I can see the comments or not. But otherwise, we're just going to get started. So let's see, what's the title of this again? Are you assuming people won't buy because fill in the blank? Watch this. Okay. So this is interesting. Again, these are the examples I hear. People coming up with these reasons in their head why people are not going to buy their program. The list, and if you guys can relate to this, put maybe some of your reasons that have held you back in the comments, or just be aware of them, because this could be people aren't going to buy because they don't see the value. It's too intangible. My community doesn't have the money. My community doesn't see the value in investing in this. Or this is something new that I do, so people aren't going to get it. People aren't going to get it in general because of whatever reason. This is a big one right now is people aren't going to buy this program because of the time of the year. People aren't committed during the holidays. People don't have the time during the holidays. People don't have the money during the holidays. Literally, I hear this in so many ways. My launch isn't going to go well because I just launched something else. My launch isn't going to go well because I've never launched something before. I've never launched something like this. I have heard every single excuse in the book of why so-and-so's program is not going to work. And here, I don't know where to go with this. Okay, so this is what I wanted to talk about. Is the fact that a really big one right now is that November and December have to be months where we take a break, we don't sell, or we sell a lot less because the holidays are it's hard to sell during the holidays, right? Hey, Kens. Awesome. I'm so glad you commented because now I know that I can see your guys' comments. Hey to anyone else who's popping on too. So this is what triggered this, is last night someone told me she can't sell her program, or she's worried her program's not going to sell because of the time of the year. Now, that's one person. However, I hear this all the time. Well, not all the time. During this time of the year all the time, nonstop. And I can bet that every one of you watching this has either thought this right now, this month or this past few days, or you've thought it in the past during the holiday season if you've been in business for a while. And I don't know where this comes from, because it's mind-blowing to me that we're going to assume that people don't have the money to invest during the holidays. When, what are we doing during the holidays? We're spending money like crazy. People love spending money during the holidays, right? But I do get it, because we're thinking, well, people are spending money on flights, on travel, on food, on gifts, and all of that. So why are they going to take a step and invest in their health and their business and their relationship, their mindset, whatever, right? They just don't have the money right now. That is a lie. That is totally made up by you, okay? And if anyone's ever told you that, then that's a lie made up by them. But most of us have just made this up on our own, right? I don't know why, but all of us seem to do this. It's a lie, okay? Here's how I know. Last year, November and December, I had 40K months, okay? Those were my biggest months ever in my business at that time. Okay, 40K cash months. The biggest month I had before that was a 20K month. So the fact that I was able to double my income in November and December of last year is crazy, because it just proves that it's totally wrong to think that people don't have the money to invest, because tons of people invested in me last year, November and December. Okay? And then in January, I went to have another record month of $59,000 cash. 80K sales in a month. I am a financial planner by trade, and they always say summer slow down. I had the best few months of my business last June and July. Katie, thank you for sharing that, because people do this all times of the year. They also do this back to school time. Well, you know, especially if you work with women, right? Especially if you work with moms. Well, it's back to school time, so parents are really busy, moms are really busy, they don't have time to invest in their business. Oh no, they want to. And summer again. Moms don't want to invest during summer because their kids are home. No. If you work with businesses, and some of you may not, that's fine. But if you do, this is total, actually I can do this every example. If you work with businesses, this is definitely a lie, because a real business owner, a real CEO who's actually dedicated to creating a real business is not going to take a break from her business because their kids are out of school, because their kids are in school, because of the holidays. A real CEO wants to be making money all year long, okay? And so if somebody is not going to work with you because of the time of the year and simply that, they're not ready for you yet. The other thing is that, like, another example is like if someone doesn't want to invest in their health because of the time of the year, it's the same thing. People are going to deal with the consequences of being overweight no matter what month of the year it is, right? I don't care if it's the holidays or if it's summer, you're going to be dealing with the consequences of being overweight or being unhealthy or having health issues, right? So if you're a health coach and you help heal those things, do not let somebody give you that excuse, and do not take it as a reason to not promote your stuff. Relationship coaches, you too. Mindset coaches, you too. That your shit does not go away. Your struggles do not go away because of the time of the year. Okay? So it's just a lie. And again, November and December of my business were my best months at that time that I had ever had, by double, and huge 40K months. And my following wasn't where it was now, and it was big, but it wasn't where it was now. And none of that even matters. So my point is, that's my proof. I've had clients last year have clients sign up the day after Christmas, have clients sign up the week of Thanksgiving, have clients sign up on Christmas, like they make passive income on Christmas. In 2015, my Facebook group, the 48 hours that my Facebook group grew was right around Christmas time. It was right between Christmas and New Year's. People do not get off the internet because it's Christmas. People do not get off the internet because they're spending time with their loved ones. Actually, sometimes they're on it more because they are trying to avoid the crazy loved ones, right? So I just want you to cut that excuse. And if it's not about the holidays, I don't care what it's about, right? Time of the year is just one teeny tiny example. Again, I'll repeat myself. They think, well, nobody has that much money, or everybody in my community seems to have money objections, or people don't get what I teach. It's too intangible. I've heard every excuse in the book, and again, it's all made up by you. If your stuff is not selling, it's for one of two reasons. You're either not trying to sell it because you have all this bullshit in your head that you're not taking action against, or two, there's some tweaks in your marketing that need to be made. Okay? And when you're marketing your program, and at the same time you're thinking, well, it's probably not going to sell anyway, and people blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? Like, it's probably not going to sell anyway, and your marketing's going to be worse because you're not putting the effort into this marketing that you could truly have, okay? So, that's that. So, but I'm really speaking to those of you who get to this point where you have all these thoughts in your head, so therefore you don't do it. Mindset is key. Exactly what we're getting to, and it is. My advice to you, if you're in this situation and you're not taking action, you're not selling because you're afraid people aren't going to buy it, I could be doing that today. There's so many reasons why what I want to sell today won't sell today. There's so many reasons all the time. And here's the thing I'm telling the women in my course today that I'm going to tell you about in a second. I'm telling them, fear does not go away. I have fear all the time in my business. Here's the thing. I'm taking action anyway, right? We talked about so much good stuff in that program today, but that was one of the big keys, is that no matter what is going on, you have to have your head in the game. And that may mean you taking action, because that's a good thing to do, or it may mean you just having your head in the game and knowing that you can make money even if you're not taking action, or even if all this other stuff is going on, right? So you have to please get out of your head. One, you're not going to make sales on a program that you never put out there. Selling and launching is simply telling people about what you have to offer, and that's your job. Your job is to change lives, and the only way you can do that is by selling your stuff, and the only way you can do that is by telling people about it. Putting it on your website if you want to make a sales page, but really what's more important is posting about it, emailing about it, getting on video about it. Those 3 things alone will take you to 20K months. And if you're not doing them, it's probably because this. And what is this? Not my eyebrows, your head, your mind, okay? So what do you do when you're fearful? Take action. That's my advice. And I could go more in depth in this, but that's what it is. I want to call you out on your bullshit today. I want to tell you that if you're thinking, I really want to sell this, but people won't get it. I really want to sell this, but the time of the year, people aren't committed. People don't have the money. The price point's too high. I've never sold anything like this before. My last launch flopped, or I just had a launch and it went well, so now nobody else is left to buy. I feel like my community's too small. I feel like I've sold to everyone in my community. Like, ladies, I've heard every excuse in the book, I feel like. If you want to give me a new one, please give me a new one, because I will riff on that one too, and I will show you exactly why it's not true. But the reason why none of them are true is because it's all in your head. And I have more stories on this. Like, I've been through a lot of shit while running my business. Like, I mean, yeah, I want to say there's never been a time where things have been going totally right, but there has been. But I mean, even starting my coaching business, there was so much family drama, sickness in my family, my dad basically wanting to disown me, like being super, super disappointed in me, relationship shit. Like, I've gone through a lot running my business, and that's not to say, oh, poor me, it's been hard for me. It's been easy for me, because no matter what was going on, I use my business as a way to express myself, and I use my business as a way to get away from it all. So when you can shift that and you can use your business as a outlet, and you can commit to taking action even when you're scared, you are going to get way better results in your business than you ever have. So, to repeat myself, but to give you some homework, if you are letting fear dictate your next move, or dictate how you're doing anything, even if it's a little tiny thing, and I don't care if it's related to this or not, think about it, guys, really quick. Share in the comments if you want, but you don't have to. Where in your life and your business is fear dictating things? Is it what you're sharing? Is it what you're selling? Is it what you're not selling? Is it what you're not saying? I mean, those are just big ones. Is it the way you act in front of certain people? Is it the content you're talking about? Is it the things you're thinking about yourself? Where is fear dictating your life and your business? And just think about, what can you do to do something different? Okay? So especially if this is relating to you, this topic of the reasons why your program's not going to sell, please with me right now go, this is bullshit that I made up. This is bullshit that I made up, okay? And just sell it, okay? Just sell it. So that was my quick message for the day. I really wanted to share that with you because I am hearing it. I hear it all the time. I'm always hearing this. And I'll be honest, I hear it for myself sometimes too. Right? I hear it for myself sometimes too, of like, oh, well, this isn't going to sell because of that. Or this isn't going to sell because of that. Or, guys, right now with my course that is selling, that's amazing. I did not want to launch it because it's different than what I've sold before. And I was afraid of you guys thinking I was a fraud. I was afraid of not being an expert enough in what I'm teaching. I was afraid of people not getting it. I was afraid for it to not be the content that I know sells like crazy. So I literally thought about not launching that program for all those reasons, which is ridiculous because it's selling and the module today was so freaking good and life-changing. And I know it's good enough because it's my truth.